Listen! If y'all listen, I need y'all to listen with both motherfucking ears. If y'all listen, it's been a while since I did a listen video. People have been asking me about it, so baby, I'm back. Sorry it's been so long. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get to this story. So, child, this story is pretty much about how I ate this dude's ass and I went back there. There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers toilet paper back there. Motherfucking booty on this, all those little babies, stuff all motherfucking stuff. Nasty, just downright nasty. You know when you break the seal back there, you supposed to get in the shower and clean that chocolate whiz way out. Don't be having nobody come over your house and you going back there, whether it's penetration or it's a motherfucking tongue, and you ain't zestfully motherfucking clean back there. So anyway, don't judge me, judge your mammy, judge your man, because your man probably did this or you done probably did this too. So this is when I was living in Atlanta. I started chilling with this dude, whatever. He was really cute. And I've said this before, but when I used to live in Atlanta, I used to be a lesbian, which means I honestly, and I kind of still am, I'm kind of more or less so attracted to other bottoms. However, I'm on two. So what you supposed to do with that? You know what I'm saying? Like you bump. So yeah, that's just my set. But like I said, if I could get it up, if I get it up, it can go in. I ain't care. I just wanted my feel, and if you had a nice one, baby, that's all I wanted, and I just kept it moving. So anyway, I was chilling with this dude, whatever, and like the third time he was like, okay, you come over my place, whatever. So I went over his house. We was on the floor, like it was either a comforter or a blow-up mattress. I really want to say a blow-up mattress, but I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Shout out. I mean, hey, I was on the blow mattress when I first moved to LA. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do when you starting over and your priorities in a certain place. My priority was not for furniture. It was about fabric and all the other stuff. But anyway, we're not talking about that. So we're gonna do like what Vivica Fox said. Put that back there. Okay, back to the motherfucking story. So we land on the ground. You know how when you meet somebody, what I'm saying, like the sexual chemistry be strong. Y'all be ready to fuck like motherfucking jackrabbits. Y'all be ready to get it poppin'. And that was me. I was always ready to get it poppin', honey. I was always ready to get it poppin', honey. Especially when I moved from Ohio to Atlanta and I was around all them black men, baby. I was like a kid in a motherfucking candy store. Why just set up for gummy bears when you can have Twizzlers, Snickers, Gumdrops, Skittles, Starburst, High Chew? You can get a little bit of everything. So anyway, I'm on, he on his stomach, whatever. Like I said, we kind of took a little puffs, whatever, a little high, whatever. So, we was listening to Genuine. I can't remember if it was the first Genuine album or 100% Genuine. But anyway, we was in the vibe, whatever, and I was ready to give me a little piece, whatever. Now, normally I don't do this. Normally I don't go back there and eat ass, but certain type of men, if you have a certain type of look and a certain type of aesthetic, and I just feel like you clean, if that's making sense, like, I'll go back there. But as you can see from the story, that ain't the case. Because just because you cute, that don't mean you clean. So I start, doing my little tricks and stuff like that on the neck. You know what I'm saying? You break a man down. You know what I'm saying? You start biting, licking, chewing, munching, slobbing on the neck and the shoulder. You do hot and cold blows. This is a hot blow. This is a cold one. So you do a combination, hot and cold, hot and cold. Heat it up, cool it down. Heat it up, cool it down. So then I'm going down the spinal cord, and right where I get to the tip before I go down into the motherfucking canyon, he like, stop, stop playing, stop. Now you know when people do that turn you on, right? You know when people do that, they turn you on. Like, just say you and your man, you sit down watching a movie, and you really into the movie, and your man start, you know what I'm saying? He brick, baby. He ready to beat that cat. That cat, that tussie cat, that bussy, whatever you want to motherfucking call it, whatever you got. And you be like, stop playing. You really be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't in the mood for it, but you will do it if they keep on, because you go give in and they think that shit hot. So they go get even more turned on. So if it's giving, it'll win from brick to motherfucking skyscraper. Okay. So you about to do what you do. So that's what he was like, stop that. But I'm just thinking he just, you know what I'm saying? He just playing hard to get. So baby, I spread it, Put that tongue back there. Y'all know that with that Tootsie Roll commercial when our little boy be licking, he go one lick, two lick, and so I was, and then wait, I noticed there was a buildup on my tongue. So you know how like if you got a piece of hair in your mouth, you bet. That's how I was. But when I did it, I started getting all these little pieces, these little particles of motherfucking toilet paper. I had toilet paper all on my motherfucking head in my mouth. It was toilet paper BBs everywhere, and it would have a little sweet taste. So you know what that mean. It wasn't sweet from sugar, it was sweet from cause he wasn't clean. So he must have noticed that I had stopped, because I did stop. And I got up and I was bitch, it was giving machine gun. He turned around, he was like, and I was like, I got toilet paper all in my mouth. He was like, oh my goodness, no. He jumped up like he was so embarrassed. And he went to the bathroom. He was in there for a couple minutes. He cleaned himself up and he came back.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting.
What would y'all do in a situation like that? If I was in my right frame of mind, I would have cussed his motherfucking ass up and I would have got up and left. First of all, why you wasn't clean? If you took a shit, which means you broke the seal back there, you were supposed to get in the motherfucking shower and clean that motherfucking hole out. I'm blinking. Stick that, if you ain't want to go ahead and do the full cleaning regimen because you weren't trying to get pounded, you supposed to at least still make sure the surface and a couple inches on the inside is clean. You supposed to take that finger in that shower and go up there. When you pull out, you like, ooh, you kind of fudgy. Move in the fingernail. You keep going. You loose, soap it up. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Until you finally come out and it's like, what? It's clean. Then you good. You good for just a little surface action, little tongue, or somebody put their hand back there or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you supposed to do. Or even use motherfucking, not toilet paper, but baby wipes. Who used toilet paper anyway? And it had to be cheap toilet paper because it was causing babies like that. Bitch, it was giving a motherfucking lint trap in the dryer back there. You know how the lint build up in the dryer and you ever so often you gotta go through, you gotta take your hand, you gotta take it all out because it's gonna mess up the dryer. Like it ain't your clothes and stuff ain't gonna dry right and shit like that. That's what it was giving. It's like you literally knew I was coming, you took a shit and you did not go and freshen yourself up. Why did you call me over if you wasn't gonna do that? You knew we just started linking up and stuff like that. The sexual chemistry is high. You supposed to be prepared. And if you not prepared, it was supposed to be a hard stop. When I went back there, you was supposed to be like, yo, not today. I ain't prepared. I ain't ready. Now some of y'all be getting into the motherfucking period. Like, y'all like a little dirty set, y'all like a little unclean hole, and y'all like a little chocolate whiz way all over y'all sheets and stuff like that. Y'all be into all that stuff. Now, we don't do that over here. I see through all that Maybelline, honey, because it ain't about to be on my motherfucking sheets. Now, these big-ass nostrils, I ain't trying to smell that shit. So you could have put a hard stop to that. If you knew you wasn't clean back there, you could have communicated a little bit better than what you did. And let me go back there and have to deal with that. That shit was fucking traumatizing. That's why to this day, like, I still really don't go back there on no man's ass. Every once in a while, I'll do it. But now I have to do the little checks. I go take my finger back there and I do a little and I go, and I don't get too close because I don't want my finger touching my nose, my beard, whatever, to get caught up in the hair, because hair hold shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I put my nose back there, or this is the trick, you go back there, you rub it in their face. So, baby, if they turned off by it, baby, why I'm gonna go back there and I'm doing this in your face after I go back there and so you already know. So yeah, y'all, make sure you prepared, or at least communicate with the person that you with so that they know, so they're not going back there and having no issue like that, because that's kind of fucked up. Like, listen, if you do that, you getting stripped of your princess points. Keep yourself clean, okay? Anyway, y'all drop down to the comments and tell me if that has ever happened to y'all and what y'all did, because I need to know. Whoa. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace out, Cub Scouts. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.